Hey Goofy, what are we doing today? We're doing what?
We're working on Volkswagen.
Do you like working on Volkswagens?
Yeah.
Yeah? Which one's your favorite to work on?
Yours.
Mine? Which one of mine?
Penelope.
Penelope? Penelope's back at the house, so I'll have to bring it over so we can work on Penelope
You
again,
don't like working on Speedy?
I like working on Speedy and Penelope.
Speedy and Penelope?
Yeah.
Well, maybe Speedy will be the next one we work on.
Yay.
On this mileage unknown, we are back at the grind. We're actually going to push the 65 over right now and see if we can remove that rear nose cone mount and actually get that wrong transmission to go in this car so we can roll it out of the garage. And then we are going to start working on the 56 and see how far we get with that today. If you remember from last time, we were trying to put this transmission out of the 56 into the 65, and we ran into the issue where because of the mount and where the mount mounts up on this one, it's not going to fit into the 65. We're actually going to pull the mount off in hopes that we can at least get the axles bolted up just so this car will roll and get out of the garage for now. It's not going to ever drive with that transmission in it, but if we can get it out of the garage, that would be great. So real quick, it looks like we were able to get the transmission in without that nose cone mount, so we will be able to roll this out. Something I did notice as I was bolting it up, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but you see the flat spots ground into the spring pieces that hold the throwout bearing on? I'm wondering if that was our noise. I'm not sure how those actually got ground down like that, but you can clearly see there was something going wrong right there. So right there, you see it was ground down. And I'm guessing that was our noise. That made me think the clutch was bad, but it looks like maybe the clutch or something, somehow that was hitting and making a horrible, horrible noise. At least I got to the bottom of it. The 65 is back on all four wheels and tires. This thing will actually roll out. It's going to end up going just into the side yard for now until we decide what the plans are with this one. My brother actually sent me a crazy dune buggy kit car, so who knows? I think that'd just add to our money and our workload, but there's a good chance that this one may get parted out just because there's some good parts on it that could save some other cars, but we're not 100% sure what we're going to do with it just yet. So what do you think, Pops? Having the 65 back on the ground, does it give you hope for yours rolling soon?
It does, it does.
At least
I see the transmission sitting under my car right now. Hopefully you guys can get that put back in today, get it all tied up. That would be a big movement.
Yep. Well, we're going to lower your car first. We're lowering the back end a notch before the transmission goes in. So that's the next project.
Okay, sounds good to me.
We are getting ready to put the rebuilt transmission into my dad's 56. If you guys remember, this was the one that had the issue with the way the rear nose cone mount was. it was never going to go into the 56 without an adapter. So this one is from Empy. You see the part number there, 00-9520-0. So this supposedly is the adapter you need to put a synchro mesh transmission into a older VW. If not, there were a couple articles where guys were actually using a certain year bus nose cone and shift selector and a whole bunch of craziness. Or you could buy this for a whopping like 15 bucks, which is the way that we went. I ordered this from CIP1. I ordered it on a Sunday and it showed up Monday actually, or Tuesday. I mean, it was insane. They ship really, really quick. So, you know, I've said in the past on a couple of videos, CIP1 has been knocking it out of the park for us as far as getting parts quickly. But we're gonna get this thing cleaned up, get the new seals and everything on, get it in the car, see if we can get the bug back on the ground today. So just a real quick side by side. You can see how that new bracket is going to change the position of those bolt holes and allow us to bolt this transmission into the car. We're going to get that bolted up and try and get the tranny in the car today. We have the transmission in. Unfortunately, we got some other stuff going on today, so we're calling it quits. This is as far as we got. But I feel like we actually accomplished a decent amount. The 65 rolled out of here. The transmission is in the 56. We just got to redo the seals and O-rings and everything in those end caps so we can get the backing plates and everything else on. One thing we did screw up on, it looks like you can't really see it unless I crawl back under the car. When we put that nose cone mount on, we had it upside down and had to retake the mount off while we were still under the car and flip it. So yeah, we thought we had it on right, but it was definitely the wrong way. That's going to be it for today on this Mileage Unknown.